Hello YouTubers, yet another video working on this sweet arse bike. It's really cold here again, and I'm pretty sure that you can hear how much it's raining outside again. I put this on because it is so cold and so much better than my flimsy little really really thin pink hoodie. So I got that off and just changed to this t-shirt, which you wanted to see. This is annoying on one hand, especially how I might have tendonitis in my wrist, or I have a sprained wrist. I'm not sure which it is. I think it's just a sprained wrist. I don't really know why I still have my own video playing here, but I do have the internet here in the garage, which is good. Just pause me in the video. I have a few things to talk about before I get on with doing more to get this bike set up and everything in place. Then put the unleaded petrol into the tank and get it started. But getting it started might be a completely different video, because I have quite a lot of things I just want to talk about in this video. Gotta get the light on. Switch it on like in the house, just sort of that way. Well, it is actually that way. Like the mains thing is plugged into this blue extension cable, so I can get the light bulb on in here. Always look away because of my migraine attacks. I'm sensitive to light. Not really sensitive to light, but it is a problem when something is really bright. Hey, I have light. I'm all yellow now. I've immediately gone ginger. No need to bleach it or dye it. Orange, whatever. I'm going to get things in line though. When I went to our somewhat of a local shop, basically a local shop, right? I wanted to pick up the local newspaper for my granddad, but they're sold out, so no Shields Gazette in there. And on the way to the shop, when I passed our local petrol station, I think somebody waved at me, so on the way back I thought I'd call in and just see who it was. I didn't know if it was Kev or Brian working there, or even somebody else. So when I went in, it was Brian working, and I just had a fairly quick chat, just letting him know about my new bike and stuff. And we're talking about messy work and all that, and I let him know that I have new gloves, of which I haven't shown you yet, but I purchased or bought, same shit, isn't it, some red night roll gloves, which I haven't even checked out yet. You'll see them eventually, but well worth buying for less than £6 or something. So it's like a standard 100 gloves in a box sort of deal thing. And I have some black gloves for my tattoo work, which are definitely nitro. It's like a different type of plastic or something. But yeah, I've stocked up on things that I need. This consuming a lot less alcohol really is paying off, because now I can put the money, or the bank balance, credit stuff, whatever you want to call it, into other things. Right, next up, reading a few comments that I've had today, or replies about my video, and well, replies to my comments on other people's videos. Just a few, because there've been a fair amount and I don't want to talk about every single one right now, or ever, because I've already replied to the ones that I don't think worth talking about. Just sticking to basics, right? 2 comments to mention. I don't know where Rose is, but I'll find that later. What about Chris? Hammerhead BR Reviews in YouTube. About a video that I did for, I'm just leaning over me dirt bike right now, whatever the fuck you wanna call it. So he did a video for Sofa King Drunk 66 beer, Trooper by Robinson's Brewery. It's like inspired by Iron Maiden. It's really weird because I've been thinking about Iron Maiden recently, and in one of my recent videos, my last video about this bike, I mentioned Eddie, like the Iron Maiden zombie character thing. I wouldn't mind it being the decal on the front right plastic, at least somewhere on the front plastics of this bike. Right, what am I doing? Right, yeah. I commented, Maiden! Yeah, going to see the best tribute band in a couple of weeks. Rather. Will I interview them? Oh yes. And I'll put a smiley face on. Oh, no. Yeah, it is actually a smiley face that time, not a winky face thing. And then Hammerhead BR Reviews replied, Steve Punk, nice. I assume that will be going on YouTube. You must ask, like, question mark, asking me a question, whatever. You must ask them if they have drunk this beer. Haha. I will do, Chris. Definitely. I really should write things down, and, you know, I hate forgetting things. But yeah, I will ask them if they've drunk it, and I'll get you a shout out if you like. The band I'm talking about, I might just put that in this video from years ago of one of my old channels. I'll just show you what the band used to be like when Paul Hewitson, which we know as Huey, when he was in Maiden England. I wonder what happened to my t-shirt about that stuff. Maiden England. I can't even remember what it looked like. But anyway, now Huey is the vocalist, and trust me, he really does sound like Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden fame, or basically in Iron Maiden. Yeah, Huey's a really good guy. Stupid little midget. Fucking hell. Right, now he's in the band Maiden UK, kind of like Made in UK. I don't know when they're playing, but it is local, and I haven't been to that pub for a long time. I just need to find out when that is, and hopefully I can make it that night. It'll be amazing to talk to Huey again. Another comment that I mentioned too. I might as well talk about the rest. So much for getting more stuff done with this bike. It's like, I want to talk about comments. It's like replying to your comments sort of video, which really should be a separate thing. Right. Ro typed to me. I think I'm short-sighted. I can barely see that looking down at my laptop like now. It's great. You got your bike, bro. Of course it is. Awesome, innit? Row. Row, hand your boat. Bird it down the stream. Maybe only Row gets that. Like you, mate. Right, Bowstar Crow in Ireland commented, "Cool little bike, well done." It's like, it's not that little, unless you're referring to that bike. Not exactly cool, but it is little. Thinking about BMX though, it's not big. You know what, your parents must have told you at some point, like when you're fairly young, maybe. It's like how you're acting. It's not big and it's not clever. Well, BMX isn't big, but it is clever. There goes a two-stroke outside. Sounds like a two-stroke engine anyway. Anyway, it's all about fun. Spiritual Vortex NE, Louise. She commented about her nephew playing drums. As I said, as I commented to Louise, oh no, this video's going on far too long. Shit. Let Louise know, not let her know, but I let her know. Oh, I'm still saying so much shit. I commented on Louise's video about her nephew playing drums that he could be the next Nico McBrain, the drummer of Iron Maiden. More Iron Maiden. Hey man, we had coincidence stuff. And she replied, "Well, never know." I think she means we'll never know. Well, yeah, I've got to know. Well, never know. He's cool. I mean, he's a cool little dude. Lol. Kiss. Yeah. That kid's alright with drums. Hey, my voice didn't show. With that engine just passing. About this t-shirt from talk.co.uk, Jean wanted to see me wearing it, didn't you, Sean? Jean Armand Clark? Yeah, I'm wearing it. It has the angel wings on the back and no angel off centre on the left, and a new Evo thing down on the bottom right, but I just wanted to let you know, Jean, that I am wearing it, as well as from your website, this coat. Now on to actually doing things with this bike, because I've had so many things that I want to talk about and I'm not getting around to working on this bloody bike, am I? Nightmare. I've briefly got the front brake on. Just need to tighten those two nuts, whatever they are. And about the foot peg, but you put your feet on when you're riding. This side is really loose, and you can't tighten it from what I can see, and because it's just Chinese made crap. That's my opinion. I'm just going to have to press the metal closer together. Hopefully it won't take too much pressure to get it to stay there. Well, hopefully it does. That means that the metal will take more pressure, like abuse. Not abuse, but like it means that it is good and strong. And on the left side foot peg thing, I can't even get it down. It's so tight. I thought that it was just a nut that I could loosen, but it isn't. It has this bolt and there's a spring in it, like in the middle of, like on the bolt, and this spring is completely loose. There's no holes for the ends of the spring to go into. There you go then. First fill. Whoop. This is the whizzy. Right, another one of these rubber cap things that might eventually end up just dropping inside the tank. Release the pressure. And I can hear the hiss and the stench of petrol, but releasing the pressure, it's been like swollen out, just the temperature change thing. Now, the nozzle things that you're supposed to screw on these, they're really shit. It just leaks everywhere. So, looking into the tank, see what I can see with. Definitely empty. If this is the wrong fuel, or petrol, unleaded, don't scare me by leaving a comment on this part of my, not this part, but like in this video that I put the wrong type in. Because you're going to get me paranoid. I'm pretty sure it's unleaded. If it fucks up, nah, shit happens. Let's just go for it. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this, but I just want to get more things done today. Oh no, there's a lot more in this than I thought. Let's just chuck it in and get the flow going with minimal mess. There you go, it's flowing now. Can't see any dripping down the side of the tank. Oh, I can't. Shit. Oh no. Fuck's sake. Doesn't matter anyway, as long as I've got fuel in the tank. The door keeps moving. I know it's so much better if I can let it flow slower. And it's not like guzzling or whatever it's called, but the air blockage with it coming out of this. And yes, you might, I don't know about the camera angle right now, I'm concentrating on this, but if you've seen the curvature of my spine, I am self-conscious about it, but it is osteoporosis and / or whatever, osteoarthritis. That's why my back is so lumpy, like I have a hump back or whatever. This is a lot of petrol. I'm kind of getting used to the strong smell of it now. Oh, now petrol is like unleaded gasoline, whatever you want to call it. I wonder if this is like, there you go, it's flowing smooth out of this canister thing now. I wonder if it is the same as gas, like the air sort of gas, that like how it has such a strong smell added to it, so that you can sense it, like not security. It's like they just add the smell to it so that you notice it because of the danger of it, you know. Because gas in ovens, for example, it's gonna fill it right up already, maybe. Like the gas in ovens when you're cooking apparently does not have any smell at all. So they add the smell, fragrance, whatever, to it so that you notice it. Because of emergencies or whatever, say, oh, I can smell that, gotta switch it off. Stops you from blowing yourself up, really. Or igniting something that will cause a catastrophe, if that's the right word. Jeez, fills the whole tank. That's only £5 worth. Don't want to overdo it. So I've got a bit more in there. Huh, interesting. That was only £5 worth. I'm just thinking like, maybe I could actually get 40 miles out of that for £5. That's not bad. I do have a blue fuel tank cover, but I don't know where it is. That's what I bought. That mini bike, like mini moto thing. Obviously the thread is different. I like how you can just do that. It's like the 6 slots and 6 parts sticking out, and you just whiz it around. Great, I've taken it right off the thread. There you go. About there. Bit loose. There you go. Should be ready to ride once I've got everything clamped in place and widened things like this side, which is stuck in place, and tighten this side foot peg because that's ridiculously loose. You can obviously hear it rattling. And make sure that the rear brake works. No, that's good. Got the petrol in. Now I need to eat and do more later. Right, now I need to adjust this adjustable spanner. And it is going on. Really tight. Oh, now there's clamps. Oh well. I don't know why this is so tight. It doesn't have the usual like plastic thing on this nut, which are named lock nuts. Slightly tighter. That's jammed. I'll just leave it for now. Right, I can't exactly just lift the front up and check that the wheel spins freely. It moves anyway. The brake works. can't tell if like I can hear it rubbing too much because of the whole bike making a noise as I move it. Can't hear it rubbing. Maybe I'll just get a professional bike mechanic to have a look at the whole thing and set it up really nice and perfectly sweet for me. So that's the front wheel done. Front number plate is still loose. I'm going to start it at some point. I'm anxious about doing it in case, for example, the kill switch, whatever it's called, doesn't work, and then there's no way to stop it. No way to stop it just smashing through the garage door, really. Oh. Hey, that's a sponsor on of NGK spark plugs. I like NGK. Oh, jeez, it even has rental on it. We build championships, if you say so. But NGK and rental, good sponsors. Zoom out. You know when somebody tells you that you have the right to your own opinion, and then this same person is a fucking contradiction. They contradict themselves, rather, by telling you that you're always telling them that you're right and they're wrong, although you're not constantly doing that. They're the fucking contradiction. Daft cunts. Right, this is really annoying because I just cannot get this bike started. As much as all of the parts aren't tightened or bolted? Tightened or bolted into position properly. I tried starting the engine. It's just not having it, really. The amount of videos I've watched in YouTube about starting a 4-stroke engine, like a dirt bike, pit bike, enduro bike, enduro cross, whatever name or category, I just don't get it. I've tried using the clutch like in different positions and with the throttle and the kickstart pedal thing. I've tried everything and it will not start. So I'm just gonna have to leave it. Hopefully not for a few days. But as it is Easter time, apparently my Uncle Joe comes round here from Sunderland. I don't know if that is every Easter, but according to me mother, like me mum, as I call her, yeah, he comes here every Easter, so maybe he can help me out. As my Uncle Craig and my Uncle Rob are, I don't know, would Rob and or Craig be here this weekend? I don't know. I know my Uncle Rob can get it sorted, certainly, and my Uncle Craig used to ride motorcycles, so I'm pretty sure, actually, that he could show me what I'm actually missing out when I'm trying to start this bike. Okay, I'm gonna end today's video here, and hopefully, it's not very likely though, knowing me, get this bike worked through and get it actually running. All this research I've done in it, and it still doesn't run. It's winding me up a lot. but I don't have a choice. I need advice from a family member, at least. So I'll finish the video now, right? As usual, thanks for watching. Thumb in, as much as you can't really see because this is so big and fluffy. Yeah, thumb is definitely in there. And goodbye for now. Peace out, YouTubers. Battery's gone. You'll see me in the next one.